Hi, I'm Lisa from Lori's Country Cottage. Welcome to How Tuesday. Today I'm going to show you how to use Karen Montgomery's Crazy 8s templates to make the Gift Box Placemat. Or maybe you'd like to make some cushions instead.
Here are the supplies you'll need for the Gift Box Placemats. You'll need the pattern, of course. It's from Karen Montgomery, and the pattern and fabric requirements are for 2 placemats. You'll need that background fabric, which she calls the gift wrap fabric, and 2 coordinating fabrics for the bow. You'll also need backing and some fusible fleece. You'll want some matching thread, and you'll be using the Crazier 8s templates from Creative Grids. These templates create bias edges on your pieces, so you're going to want to use the Acorn Easy Press fabric treatment or Best Press to support those biased edges. Note that the pieces are cut right side up, so if you're going to layer, all of your pieces of fabric need to be right side up. If the piece is cut with the wrong side up, it's indicated on the pattern, and you'll have to cut some like this. Cut all of your pieces and label them carefully. Follow the instructions on the pattern to cut that largest background piece into 2 pieces. Make the first unit according to the instruction. Now we add that unit to one of the larger pieces. The templates are great because they cut off the tips, so it'll be easy to line up. You'll make 4 of these units, and there'll be 2 quarters of the placemats. Now it's time to pull out the instructions that came with the Crazier 8 templates. Follow the guide in the instruction book to build the next 2 quarters of your placemats. Now you have all the units you need to make the placemats. Lay out your pieces correctly to make the bow shape. Now things get funny. How do we create that center square? You're going to take the center piece and fold it in half, wrong sides together, and line the raw edges up as indicated in the picture. Flip the right side piece on top, sandwiching the folded piece inside. Stitch along the right-hand side, capturing the folded piece. It'll look like this when you open it up. Flip the left piece back and under the top piece. They'll be wrong sides together, and the folded piece will be sticking out like this. Now we'll work with the next 2 pieces in the placemat. Put the long bow piece under your folded piece as in the diagram. The raw edges on the left and the top should match. Lay the second piece on top, sandwiching the folded piece. Stitch the 3 layers together on the left side, trapping the folded piece. Again, take the bottom piece and flip it back and under so the 2 blocks are wrong sides together. It should look like this. Open the left block and place it right side up. Open the right block set and place it on top, right sides down. Open and flatten the folded piece in the middle, lining up the seam allowances. The seams will nest like this. Pin and stitch this seam. Give it a really good press to flatten the folded piece. Following the instructions in the pattern, you'll trim off the top and the bottom to make it the right size for a placemat. Sandwich your placemat top with batting and backing and quilt. I used a gold colored thread and it was perfect. Add your binding. Here's a pretty placemat for your dining room table. When I was done, I thought this would actually make a nice cushion So, to make a 16 by 16 cushion, leave the piece the size that it is, and then cut two backing pieces. One will be 11 by 16 and one will be 9 by 16. Fold the 16-inch raw edges a 1/4 inch and then a 1/4 inch again and press. Stitch the hem down. I quilted my cushion top, but that's optional. Place your cushion top right side up and lay your backing pieces wrong side up, overlapping the hemmed edges. We're creating an envelope back for the cushion. Clip or pin the back pieces to your cushion top and stitch all the way around. Turn right side out and give it a good press to flatten those outside edges. And here it is with a 16-inch pillow form inside.
Thank you for joining me for How Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed learning how the Crazy 8 templates work. And even though I made my placemats and my cushions with a light background and a red bow, they look beautiful with a red or green background and a gold bow as well. If you enjoy our videos, make sure to subscribe below and click the little bell so that you get notifications whenever we post a new how-to video. Thanks for joining me today.